All right, I thought I would show you. Um, let's see. Yeah, I think this was the beginning of it. So draw me a perfectly square shape, an album cover for an album called Clear Stream. Go ahead and print in nice new age font the words Clear Stream Ari Ross. Now first I had, hold on. Is this the other one? Yeah. I started on another thread where I was doing the Boy Who Cried Wolf artwork. And so I asked it here, draw me a perfectly square shape. Most was supposed to say an album cover for an album called Clear Stream. Go ahead and print in nice new age font the words Clear Stream, and underneath that the words Ari Ross. And it says, I'm unable to add text to the image, but it did. But it wouldn't put Ari Ross. So that's what it came up with, which I could have, no, I could have just used this one, although it looks a little too, I don't know, symmetrical. It looks a little too centered. But anyway, I could have put Ari Ross, using Photoshop. And then I tried it again, and it still came up without the Ari Ross. Tried it again. It says unable to add text. And I said, I think I said, you added the words Clear Stream to the image. Place the words Ari Ross below Clear Stream. Unable to add text. And it kept doing that. So what I did is I said, well, let me start opening up a new chat and see what happens with that. So in the new chat, I said, square shape, album cover, Clear Stream, go ahead and print nice new age font words, Clear Stream, Ari Ross. So I thought it was going to just put them all together in a row, but it did exactly what I wanted. And that was the first, I was going to almost go with that. And I thought, that's good, I said, give me that with more of a Celtic font. And then it did this. And that could have worked. That's actually not bad. And I just wanted a Celtic font. It's not really Celtic music. Now here's the one I really liked, except the A had too much Celticity. The O I can get away with, but the A was lost. I could have maybe, now come to think of it, fixed that a bit in Photoshop. But I mean, if I had to go with this, that's not bad. Also, I didn't really care for those. So give me another one, making the A a little less Celtic. This one, not bad, but it was missing. These were a little too pronounced. I could have went with this. Could have went with that. And I said, please give me an alternate like that. And then it gave me this, and it lost some of the Celtic vibe, only except the A. And so I said, please add more Celtic vibe back in. And it gave me that, which I was going to go with. It's not bad. I said, please do it with more Celtic knots back in. Look at this. So there's the problem with AI. There's a good example of where AI does not shine. They can just take things too literally. And then finally, I said, yeah, this is the one I think that's the one we went with, yeah. I said, just try subtle Celtic knots. And that worked out well. And that was the last one. All right, thanks for watching. Cheers.